Take a moment and look around your home. How many things are just there? That pair of jeans you haven't worn in a year. The random kitchen gadget you bought on a whim. These items might not seem like a big deal, but over time, they quietly drain space, energy, and even your mental clarity. It's clutter not just physical, but emotional and financial too. Now contrast that with the minimalist lifestyle many Japanese people embrace. Clean, organized homes, intentional furniture, spaces that breathe peace and simplicity. But here's the twist. Japanese minimalism isn't just about how a room looks, it's about how a life is lived. Behind the neat aesthetics lie habits and philosophies that quietly reshape how people spend money. Think about possessions and find happiness in simplicity. And more often than not, these small changes lead to big transformations, including greater financial freedom. Minimalist living in Japan revolves around more than decluttering, it's rooted in small habits that ripple through every area of life. These habits are subtle, choosing to wait before buying something, asking yourself whether an item truly adds value, or consciously walking away from impulsive purchases. They're easy to overlook, but over time, they build powerful momentum. Living simply doesn't mean living without, it means living with intention. Japanese minimalists aren't afraid to spend money, but they do so deliberately. They understand that financial stability isn't built on a single bold move, like launching a startup or landing a high-paying job. Instead, it's the result of consistent, smart decisions repeated day after day. When you focus on what matters and cut out the excess, you don't just save money, you gain control, clarity, and peace of mind. It might sound like basic advice: spend less than you earn. Yet, many people struggle with this fundamental principle. The moment income increases, so does spending. A new phone, more dining out, another subscription service. The Japanese approach, however, emphasizes restraint not out of fear, but from a deep understanding of what truly adds value. This habit isn't about deprivation, it's about living consciously. Japanese households often prioritize long-term security over short-term gratification. That means thinking carefully before each purchase, resisting marketing traps, and only buying what serves a real purpose. Over time, this leads to natural savings, which can then be used to build financial security. With discipline and a clear mindset, even modest incomes can lead to long-term wealth. One of the key habits Japanese minimalists live by is conscious consumption. Before buying, they pause, they ask, do I really need this? Or will this improve my life? It's not about being frugal to the point of misery, it's about thoughtful spending. And this awareness leads to fewer regrets, more savings, and a calmer home environment. Alongside this is the deep appreciation for simplicity and quality. Instead of hoarding trendy or disposable items, many Japanese prefer fewer, better-made possessions that stand the test of time. They invest in craftsmanship, practicality, and aesthetics, which reduces waste and curbs the need for constant replacements. This mindset doesn't just save money, it fosters joy, mindfulness, and a clutter-free life where every item has meaning and purpose. The Japanese philosophy of kaizen, or continuous improvement, is a powerful tool in personal finance. It's about small, steady progress, cutting an unnecessary expense here, choosing a better value product there, slowly growing your savings. These little actions might seem trivial, but over months and years, they compound into significant change. This mindset extends to how they view credit, debt, and investments. Avoiding unnecessary debt, especially high-interest consumer loans, is a cornerstone habit. Instead, money is treated with respect, and long-term planning is part of everyday thinking. Even saving just a small amount consistently is seen as a victory. When combined with compound interest and smart investing, it can lead to a future that's not only stable, but abundant. Kaizen reminds us that wealth isn't built overnight, it's built over time, one smart habit at a time. There's a quiet wisdom in choosing quality over quantity. In Japan, many people live by the idea that it is better to have fewer things that truly serve their purpose. A well-made coat, a reliable appliance, or a timeless piece of furniture may cost more upfront, but it won't need replacing anytime soon. This mindset curbs the endless cycle of buy, use, discard, repeat. Investing in high-quality items also creates a more intentional life. Fewer breakdowns, less clutter, and more satisfaction. And beyond personal benefit, this approach is environmentally responsible too. Buying less but better reduces waste and supports sustainable production. It's a conscious way of living, where every purchase is meaningful not just to your wallet, but to your overall well-being. In the end, wealth isn't about how much you have, but how wisely you use what you've got.